An hour or so southwest of Pittsburgh, in Washington County, near the town of Avella, there's a small and fascinating family business run by the Tudor family.
So right now you're at Weatherbury Farm, which my parents bought in 1986.
They named this place after the farm in Thomas Hardy's novel, Far from the Madding Crowd.
When we first came out here, it seemed like the back of beyond. So this was far from the madding crowd as far as we were concerned. And we liked the name, Weatherbury Farm. So that's how it came to be.
You know, we started out doing bed and breakfast. And we thought, we're close to Pittsburgh, but we're so different from Pittsburgh and far from the madding crowd. And that just seemed the right thing to call it.
We did the bed and breakfast for 25 years, from 1992 to 2017. And basically the reason we stopped was we ran out of time. We decided to focus more on the farming and let go of the farm vacations.
The farming included taking care of and marketing some cattle that originally came with the property.
From the get-go, we did cow-calf, which means we had mama cows who had calves, and we sold the calves at auction.
We sell grass-fed beef twice a year, August and November, and grass-fed lamb.
In 2009, we grew our first certified organic grains, and we got into organic grains because when we kept more cows back, the mulch hay that we were using to bed our barn wasn't quite good enough, and we decided we needed straw, and we had the bright idea, well, if we're going to grow grain for straw, why don't we grow grains we can eat?
So now the grains have essentially become their biggest business, and the three of them do it all. Nigel and his father Dale do the farming and the processing.
We love farming.
Just finished off our 2020.
While Marcy Tudor takes care of the business.
I do the accounting and the website and the shop and the invoices and the marketing, and I call myself the office manager if I have to put it on a form.
So we own 102 acres, and we farm 3 additional farms, which are right around 200 acres total. Well, we grow a lot of ancient grains. So we have spelt, emmer, and einkorn, which are your 3 ancient hulled wheats. So like spelt is very popular in Europe, especially Germany. And then we have emmer, which is farro in Italian. And then einkorn is the oldest grain that a lot of people debate whether with einkorn, if people grew it initially to make beer or bread from it, you know. But the byproduct was civilization, because in cultivating the grain, they settled down into towns and became agrarian rather than hunter-gatherers.
The ancient history may add to the flavor of the grains.
You put the grain in the hopper up here.
But Nigel and Dale showed us some of the machines that they have to use to clean and dehull and debeard and get the grains ready for milling.
There's a lot of work that goes in before it even sees the flour mill.
So these mills are made in Austria, and it's up in the Tyrolean mountains, so that's their names. It's Osttiroler Getreidemühlen, which means East Tyrolean grain mill in German. The grain goes in the hopper up here.
We really enjoy the flour and the aspect of the flour that it's organic, it's healthy.
And as the grain is milling, it goes into the hopper here, and then as we open the door, it flows out into the bin down below.
We think it does people a lot of good.
So we have 13 grains that we grow. They're made into 33 different products, and each of those products come in 4 different package sizes, but that makes a lot of different products, you know, that we have to keep track of.
And a lot of different products to weigh and package every month.
So this is einkorn flakes, which if you like rolled oats, these are even better. So all of our packages have a QR code on them, and with your cell phone, you can put your camera over that, and then you can see pictures of the actual grain that's in the bag, in the fields where it was grown.
Because we have pictures from the time the crop is planted until it's harvested, so everybody knows it comes directly from us.
As far as we know, we're the only farm in the world that has that level of transparency as far as you can actually see the grain in the flour bag, you know, in the field.
We don't know of anybody else who does it.
So anytime we're out there making hay or driving by the field, we'll just snap a couple pictures of that. And then my mom, who does the website, puts it all together.
I like it. I have fun doing it. Nigel has fun taking pictures.
Once a month, we have an on-farm flour pickup, and that's where consumers order, and there's also mail orders.
And some people drive to the farm to pick up what they've ordered and to get a few friendly moments with Marcy, Dale, and Nigel.
Thank you.
We came for flour today. Marcy is an old friend.
You've been here before, right?
Yeah, we
So you
have.
have.
We just got a bigger order this time. 'Cause
Okay,
I
well-
go through the flour very quickly.
Well, that's good. I like to talk to people. Well, it's in the cookbook too.
Awesome. I'm excited about that. I love it. A little bit of a haul. I came from the city, but I could not believe how many people were in line just to get flour and all the other products that they sell.
Excited to make some yummy Christmas.
We're from Plum, so it's a little poke. It's a little drive, but it's worth it.
Hey, do you have a little recipe book? Or
We sure do.
Yeah, sure.
It's the 10th anniversary recipe book.
Really?
Yes.
When we started doing the customer pickup, we had maybe 10 or 12 people.
They're cool.
You know, people come out, they get to meet their farmer who's raising the food that's going to make the flour for their bread and their cookies.
Being stone milled, it works a little differently than commercial flour, which is roller milled, but tastes much better.
I make bread, I make pizza dough.
We're going to experiment. Yeah, I have a sourdough starter, so we're going to make sourdough bread.
I make sandwich loaves and I sell them to friends and family, and I'm hoping to make a little business out of it.
They're hearing them tell us how wonderful our flour is and how much they enjoy baking with it.
Oh, we got the pastry flour, the 25 pounds for that, and then the Appalachian bread flour.
I buy iron corn here as well and make the iron corn bread.
We do the annual Christmas Polish cookies, Polish twists or krishniki.
Okay, if you have any questions, give us a call.
Okay.
Happy baking.
All right.
Yes.
It was right in our backyard, literally, so we were very fortunate to find this place.
I can just take it up here.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
It's nice to have a local place. I mean, you can't find rye flour hardly anywhere unless you order it online. And
Once I found it, I've been here ever since.
And I like it that they do this little recipe news booklet and they change it up every year.
I mean, this is what a family-owned farm should be.
Turn around.
All right, thank
Watch
you.
your toes, Marcy.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
There was quite a long line today, longer than it usually is. I think sometimes we had 7 or 8 cars lined up. Usually it's only about 3 or 4.
Because the stuff's really good. I mean, we can't believe how good it is. We can't believe how much better the stuff tastes.
People can come, buy their product, they see it's real,
Happy baking.
Thank you.
they feel safe, they feel comfortable.
People are starting to really love it.
We're the farmers. That doesn't happen too much anymore.
I think it's worth it. It's very enjoyable, and it keeps me busy.